What's going on YouTube? ProForceSecurity here, back with another video. Wanted to go over two popular pistols in the market right now. Both are BERETTA M9A3s. To my left we have the Elite LTT by Langdon. It is the landing tactical. And to the right we have the new M9A3. They do share a lot of similarities but have many subtle differences, you know, from just little details that Langdon put into designing the Elite LTT, and we're gonna go into coverage of that now. First off, let's start off with showing the frame that they both share. I'm sorry, the slide that they both share, which is the M9A3 slide. This Vertex slide, however, does have the front serrations here added to the front, where the M9A3 does not. Other than that, the slide itself is the same. You see here the steel guide rod and stainless steel barrel on the LTT, along with the crown here for the barrel as well. They decided to go with black rear sights and a fiber optic here in the front. Very nice, very easy to pick up, on your sight once you're aiming. Where the M9A3 has a little bit of a longer barrel. It is a 5.1 threaded barrel instead of a 4.7 inch like the landing tactical. The sights, you have tritium sights, and you also have here the traditional safety decocker. The landing tactical is a decocker model only. It is a G model. So what that means is that when you press down on this lever, it will only decock the gun. It does not eliminate the function of the trigger. It just sets the pistol to double action. Where on the M9A3, decocker and safety eliminates the function of the trigger entirely. Now, where this gun starts to set apart from one another is the frame itself. This is an M9A1 frame, where one thing that you notice right away is, unlike the Vertex grip on the M9A3, which goes straight down, this one has more of a curve along the beaver tail and here towards the bottom, like towards the bottom of the handle itself. So that's one thing that it really is going to come down to, ergonomics, and just, I would say, how the gun feels on your hand personally. Everybody, has different size hands. Everybody has a different way that they grip the pistol. So that is one thing that's really going to vary on both, and it is the way that the handle is going to feel once you grip either one of these guns. The mag press release button is exactly the same on both, so that hasn't changed. The grips itself, night and day. I mean, these are not bad grips. These are plastic grips from BERETTA. They have a little bit of checkering, same thing with the frame and the handle, where it has front and rear checkering. It does have the lanyard loop, and the LTT does not, but this checkering here is so nice. I mean, I haven't seen anything like it, and it really sets this pistol kind of like in a between spot of what an M9A1 frame feels and an M9A3 frame feels. So that's why this is a very unique feel to the gun, because I think these are the LTT G10 grips, the ultra thin ones, and they're very nice. Pressure points on the pistol and on your hands, the way you grip, I really like how this one feels better, just I guess on the way that my hand is designed once I come in contact with the pistol. I do not own the LTT, and apparently I have a feeling I will after this video, because I really like how it feels overall. The Vertex grip gives a lot of pressure on the joint here, you know, right where the finger leads, which is, you know, why I have that mark, you know, just naturally. I mean, I go through about 1,000 rounds a week, mostly on the 92X performance, but, you know, over time, you do shoot a lot, you're gonna get, you know, these marks. Also depends on the pistol itself. The LTT, however, I don't feel as much of that, you know, pressure in that one spot, so it may actually, you know, fit better on my hands, you know. So I gotta see once I take this to the range, you know, to see how it actually does, because one thing is just, you know, mounting it or just, you know, kind of seeing down the sides, and then one thing is actually shooting once you start doing that. But I mean, I've owned plenty of 92s in the past to know that this will not let anybody down. I mean, just by the way that everything is performing on this gun, even dry firing. I mean, let's talk about the triggers. Very smooth. Very smooth. That's the word for this because this is not bad. Feels a little heavy, and it's a huge improvement from the M9A1s, 92 FS in the past. But this is smooth, man. I mean, it's something that I really like. I mean, I haven't seen a trigger this good on a 92, other than the 92X Performance. And even, you know, in single action, feels great. Trigger reset. Wow. The trigger on the M9A3.
Remember, you gotta get good rings.
I don't want to say it's not as smooth,
It's like you're messing it up at the end. It's like
but it has just a little bit more wobble. And I don't know, after picking this up, I feel like, you know, it could have a little bit more improvements. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just dry fire both of these so we can see the consistency.
So when you actually put it to adjust, there's very few adjustments to get it on zero. That's right.
And I'm noticing that the trigger on the LTT is, you know, firing quicker than on the M9A3.
Also side in. So
Even pressing these both at the same time, where I really notice is when I do a slow trigger pull.
200 yards, you know,
But they're not bad triggers. Neither one of these. They're actually, you know, similar in their own way. On the Elite LTT, this model in particular brings a 15-round magazine. They do have a 10-round magazine, you know, depending on the state you live in as well. Also, just for detail here, you have a skeletonized hammer on the LANGDON Tactical, and not on the M9A3. One of the options is, if you want to go a little bit smaller on this, Ernest Langdon also does have a Centurion model and a compact as well. So if a full size is something that, you know, you feel might be just a little bit too big for carry, just know that those options are available. The M9A3, you get, you know, this full size. Only other options you're gonna get on this will be the color. I know right now they have the Sniper Gray limited edition. They also had a full black, you know, version of the M9A3 as well. The M9A3 is also available on a G model, and they do come standard with a 17-round magazine, and it brings 3 of them in the box. All right, so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep in mind that there are several options that you can have on both of these. The M9A3 does bring the wraparound backstrap grips to kind of give you the M9A1 feel. Similar, even though, you know, not as you know, as textured as these G10 grips, you know, from LANGDON Tactical, but it does bring a spare grip to, you know, just kind of add a little bit more of that chunky feel to it. The LTT comes out like this, two-tone, blacked out with the stainless steel accents. You got the stainless steel hex screws, you got the stainless steel trigger, stainless steel barrel, and it gives the gun a very nice look overall. But if I had to pick one, I would say I would go with the Elite LTT, because it kind of hits every little mark from what I was looking for in a 92 model. If you like either one of these models, go ahead and check out. I'm going to leave a link in the description, somariba.com. They're my go-to guys for any kind of pistol firearm that, you know, I want to own, or just, you know, want to see every time something new comes out. So go ahead and check their website out. They have really good prices, and they always have brand new models as soon as they hit the markets. That being said, guys, make sure you hit a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, leave any comments or questions in the comment box below. And this is ProForceSecurity, over and out.